I don't know why I'm frozen. Hold on. I got this. I got this. I'm almost there. Almost. Hi. Konbanwan, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time zone you're in. And welcome to more Ace Attorney. Hello, everyone. Hello. It is currently July 20th, 2023. That is my grandma's birthday. She is no longer with us, but I still love her very much. It is currently 4 p.m. Central Time, 5 p.m. Eastern Time, 2 p.m. Pacific Time, 6 a.m. JST. Hello, everyone. Wah. One moment. There we go. I am in the middle of enjoying a little snacky before we get into playing. I got some tiramisu today because I was craving it. I also got some chicken to make some omelet rice later tonight. I had some miso soup and some tempura today. You may have noticed that I tweeted about getting tempura. I had shrimp tempura and vegetable tempura. So I got it had shrimp tempura, it had broccoli tempura, onion tempura. There was a pepper tempura. Yeah. Something like that. Has your day been alright today? You said you were thankful for your... Yeah. I don't know. I talked to my mom about something serious and she was really, really nice and supportive about it. So I felt much thankful for my mom. Yeah. Very, very much. I'm very happy that my mom is around. I think I would be very lost if I did not have my mommy. I love my mom. You told her about the triplets? The triplets! You're so funny. No. There is no chance, oh baby. No chance, oh baby. I am baby free. No baby. Not yet. Not yet. One day. One day. Oh my god, the average grunt. I got so excited to see your message. Yes, of course. Happy birthday, the average grunt. Here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear the average grunt. Happy birthday to you. Yay! Yeah. Yes, happy birthday, Grunt. I hope you have an amazing day or are having an amazing day. Yeah. Happy birthday, average Grunt. Today you are not average because it is your day and you're special. That's right, you're the special Grunt today. That's right, that's right. Man, this tiramisu is not it today. Very plain. I don't think I like it very much. I'm gonna put the rest of it in the fridge. Usually, the Publix has really good tiramisu today. I did not like that. I did not like that one bit. Nuh-uh. Alright, hold on. Let me coat over my lap. There we go. Woo. Alright. Alright, guys. So, today we have returned to the trial of Mr. Will Powers. We're going to try to see if he is innocent. Which I know he is. Yummy. Actually, not yummy. The water was yummy, but the tiramisu was not. It was not today. Say that that himbo. We're gonna do our darndest to save this himbo. As a reminder, this is a Capcom game. So any donations you may send through Streamlabs will have to be read during a different stream if you end up donating. Yes, yes, yes. Alright, here we go. What are we doing? Mr. Wright? Yes? Why do you look so unhappy? Oh, nothing. Really, it's nothing. Right, Mia? Uh-oh, she looks even unhappier. Phoenix, your client is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. This is no time for dead people jokes, please. You know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yet if Mr. Powers is truly innocent... Oh, yes, yes. Hex, 1 second. I got this. I'm ready. I'm ready for your pin message. I'm ready for your pin message, Hex. Also, I hope all of you are having a good day. I'm so sorry I forgot to say that today. I hope you are all having a fantastic day. Let me know what you have eaten. We should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. Sorry, I kind of just rushed things along because I only have a certain amount of time to stream today before I have my meeting. I have weekly meetings every Thursday. And then we have our all-hands meeting every Thursday as well. No problem, Shiki. Hope your day was fantastic too. I'm glad. Just got out of the shower. So far, a good day. Good, good, good. Eating KFC. Ooh, onigiri. Chicken parm sandwich and a can of Monster meatball soup with veggies. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, sorry. I had a little hiccup. That sounds really good. Yeah. Like I mentioned before, I had like miso soup and tempura. And later I'm going to make some omurice because I've been craving it. So I bought some... chicken was only like $5 today. Really, really good. I like when grocery stores have cheap food. Gonna reheat some pizza and I might try cooking some pasta. Ooh, or fish. What kind of fish, Elmjack? Just got out of a walk. It was 100 degrees. Yeah, it's 100 degrees here too. I almost went swimming, but then I realized it was getting close to the time to stream, so I was like, no, not today. Not today. Not today. Something overlooked? We have to find something, Phoenix, today. It's that or lose the trial. This isn't gonna be easy. 118 here. Jesus. Just some catfish? Catfish is always good. I love fried catfish. Alright. You could have streamed while in the pool. I could not play Ace Attorney while at the pool. Yes, take care, Hex. It is very hot where you are. Ooh, bacon does sound good. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday, we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Today, I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. I wonder if it'll be that producer. The prosecution calls Mr. Sal Manila to the stand. Or that director. Will the witness state his name and profession? How rude could you get? You don't know me? I'm the director. I make the Steel Samurai, noob. Raffle. Salmonella, I'm the director. This is television. Were you at Global Studios on the day of the murder? Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day. Phoenix, let's start by picking this testimony apart. Okay, so we're gonna press him on a lot of stuff. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in the trailer on that day did it. Right. He doesn't waste any time putting on the pressure. Water sex. I hope your bones are staying cool. Watering him like a flower. That kind of reminds me of that. Like the... Pee on me! Pee on me! I want to gargle! I am not doing that. You're just gonna let him die? I was at the studios from around 9 o'clock that morning. During that morning, I was doing, an action scene run-through. Took a lot more time than I thought it would. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. But I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer. Okay. So we have to run it through and then do the cross-examination. We were in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it. That comic, yeah. The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. And according to your testimony, you were in a meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Spicy! Alright. I think I'm gonna press on this specific front. So the studio... Okay, I'm gonna press around... I'll take lunch. I'm gonna press here. So in the end, you didn't get to eat? Yeah, no steak at least. Can you believe it? I'm a thirsty little flower. You have to water me. You have to use... Shut up! I'm a thirsty little flower. You have to water me. You have to use your pee. Everyone spam... Yeah, there we go. I was wondering when you guys were gonna start spamming that emote. You guys are so silly. That must have been tough. Phoenix. Yeah? Doesn't something about that seem odd to you? It's contradictory. Yeah, it does seem odd now that you mention it. Mr. Manila. What do you want? When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates, the same kind of plates as the one in the employee area. Who ate lunch there? Good call. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat after all. A T-bone steak, you mean? Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer thinking I could eat it later. Clearly a man who likes to eat. I'd suspected as much. So when exactly did you eat it? We took 1 break during that meeting. I wolfed it down then. Hi, Mochi! Back to sleep I go. A mental image I will carry with me to my grave. Wait a second. If they took a break in that meeting, that contradicts his testimony. I'll press on that one a bit more. We're in the meeting until around 4. I'm pretty sure no one left their chair. Alright, here we go. You didn't take a single break. Well... Yeah, not a one. What's he sweating so much about, I wonder? If only I had an idea. Wait a sec. Maybe I do have an idea. Press harder. Wait a second. Mr. Manila, you just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate that T-bone steak during a break? Oops, Raffle! Well... Mr. Manila, what's this all about? Well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break. Phoenix, great job. They took a break. One of them could have gone to the studio during that time. Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about this break. Very well. Mr. Manila, your testimony, please. Uh-oh, Edgeworth is laughing. Alright, here we go. Yeah. F for... What? What does that mean? Will? We took a break, Raffle. But it was only 15 minutes. 15. That's only 13 in base 12. For what it's worth. Oh. For what it's worth. My AOL speak is rusty. Not enough time for someone to say commit murder in Studio 1. That's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak if you ask me. Okay, we're gonna cross-examine him. SMH, TBH. Shake my head. To be honest. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. Alright, bitch. Let's press here. What time exactly did you take this break? I'd say it was from around 2:30 or so until 2:45. 2:30! That's the time of death. So he could have gone to Studio 1, killed Hammer, and come back. I guess it's possible time-wise. But it was only 15 minutes. That's only 13. Not enough time for someone to say commit murder in Studio 1. Okay. Why is that? Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? You're far too online to not know it for what it's worth means. I've never seen that before, and I've been online since I was like 9. I was even on Chat and Go when I was like 12. The testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio 1. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio 1. Well, Mr. Wright? Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer. Do you claim someone from the trailer went to Studio 1? No, I don't. I don't want to write off so many possible suspects, but I can't keep claiming the impossible either. I agree that it was impossible for anyone in the trailer to go to the studio in that time. Haha. I thought you might be thoughtlessly treading on thin ice again. But I see you had at least an inkling of the truth. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? It's quite simple. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Mrs. Monkeyhead barred the way. Sorry, I could not read. At around 2:15, a strong gust of wind knocked off the studio mascot's head. Ergo, when the people in the trailer took a break at 2:30, the way to the studio was blocked. Blocked by Mrs. Monkey's severed head. It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point. And somehow I feel no desire to correct him. I believe we have seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Manila from the stand. What? It's over? Very well. The court's opinion on this case is as follows. We have found that there were several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it is also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They therefore have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we did indeed have decisive evidence. A witness. Not Cody! Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth? My witness saw the very moment when the Steel Samurai skewered the victim. Order, order, I will have order. I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess. Not the child! Okay, here we go. What do we do now, Mia? If everyone in that trailer has an alibi... I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. Mia! Don't tell me you're giving up! If you give up, what hope do I have? Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before, not while there was a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. I thought there was more to it than that. But I was wrong. That's all there is. What's going to happen to me? It kind of seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you are innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai, hero to children everywhere, after all. you. Thanks. Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it. Alright, we're getting back into it. Play! Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution has a concern. As our witness is a grade schooler of tender years and this is a murder case, we worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning. Nice to see Edward taking the moral high ground. However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand. He's so little! Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on? Oh, right. Guard, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do. This is so funny. Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness? What? Just because you're all grown up don't mean you can push me around. Cody? Answer his question, okay? Hey, it's you, the nice lady! I'm Cody Hackins. I'm in 2nd grade. I get the feeling this is gonna be a long, long day. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Witness? I mean, Cody. Having trouble with this gentle thing. You were present, or you were at Global Studios on the day of the incident. You got a problem with that? Please tell us what you saw that day. What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Gramps with that beard over there? Just... Mr. Edgeworth will be fine. A very long day. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom. Ugh. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission if that's possible. Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain terms with a kid and you lost? Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet. But I bring it with me wherever I go. Phoenix, I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. You better make a note of it in the court record. Okay. Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw the day of the incident. Okay. I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kinda lost on the way though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was a Steel Samurai. It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell ya. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home. Okay. Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination. But be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a child. This kid is tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly. Alright. I'm gonna present your camera to you. Habla, bla, habla, ha. Habla, bla, habla. Habla, habla, habla. Yeah. Wah, wah. I have my camera. Okay, I'm gonna present here. Camera. Cody, what you just said seems, well, a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. Huh? Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Mr. Wright, a word with you. Uh-oh, was I putting the pressure on too much? What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? It's, a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera. How do I explain that? I see. Anyways, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studio. You did bring it, didn't you? Mr. Wright? How cruel you are to terrorize a poor child so. I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court. What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney? Well, Cody? What? Yeah, so I had my camera. So what? You got a problem with that? Shots fired. So you did have a camera. And did you use this camera? Well, why would I use it? I was too busy watching. Huh. Very well. Please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching. Okay. Yeah, I had my camera with me, but I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off of it. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong, the Steel Samurai rules. Okay, we're gonna press him on that. Oh, is that all? Well, that was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna press him... here. Why? Huh? What do you mean, why? Why wasn't the bad guy moving? Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice. And how exactly did he do that? How did he do it? With a samurai kick, and a samurai punch, samurai chop, samurai slap. Something like that. He's still being vague about this. What? Don't give me that look, Pops. How should I play this? I'm gonna press him harder. Cody? What? Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action. Yeah? So what? That you missed the most important part. What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated what he saw quite clearly. You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me, what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap? My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurais fight. But you missed the most important part. The killing blow with a samurai spear. Order. Mr. Wright? How could this be? Can you explain how he might have missed something so vital? Well, that's the thing. Phoenix, I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you. You can figure this out. Mr. Wright, your answer? We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? Show evidence. We're gonna use the camera. I have evidence. Evidence? Yes, Your Honor. Why did Cody look away from the fight? Here's my proof. What's that? The camera? The witness stated that he recently received this camera. Yes, I'm aware of that. He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation. I'm aware of that too. Correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at this critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture. Hey! Bullseye. What's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids? Pressing, not picking. Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying, clearly. Smart of you to realize there was no way he could just stand there watching his hero and not take a picture. Right. Cody, there was only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight. And that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet. Oh, I had a hiccup. So, you missed the climax of the fight, correct? Oh, Martha, stay safe! See you later! Yeah. Well, Phoenix, I'll bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again. Right. He means business. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more. Very well. Cody, could you please tell us about your camera? And about why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Welcome to the real world, kid. Alright, here we go. Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So I held up my camera to take a picture. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened. Yep. Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure. But I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway. No photo? Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna press him on that last part where he's like, that's all that happened. The lens went open. I'm gonna press him. That's all? Yeah, I told you I didn't take a picture. I would have once I got that lens open. Did he really not take a picture? Not even one? Press him hard! No, he definitely would have taken a picture. There's gotta be something here I can use. Cody? Listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture. Hey! Bullseye. How did you know? I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers. Ooh, wow! This feels great. Yeah, I took a picture. Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody? I took a few shots, but it was too late. I erased them. Cody. What? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow with something bad. I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day. Huh? Oh, right. What was it you told me then? I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! I got 'em all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. I've got you. Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album? It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won. I see. Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. Order. Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? If the Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in his album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. No, wait. No way. Phoenix, I think we finally discovered the truth. And what a truth it is. Yeah, are we sure about this? Did he actually? Yes. I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell them, Phoenix. Tell them what the truth is. Mr. Wright, please explain to the purpose. I think I might know. Why was there no picture of the album from the day of the murder? Didn't. Why would the boy have erased the photos he took? The Steel Samurai didn't win! I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted these photos. You mean the Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai. No way! No! It's impossible. The Steel Samurai never loses. He never loses to anyone, ever! Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his word. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. Ooh! Order! I will have order. Witness, I mean Cody, is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw. You want the truth? You can't handle the truth. Cody, that day you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight. Right? Okay. You're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. Then he didn't move. Order. What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, right? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yet according to your witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Ooh! Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently, we have all made a serious error. An error? What's this all about? Steel Samurai was the victim. If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer. He was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. Order. So the Steel Samurai in this photograph? You're saying the man in this costume was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer? That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run-through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Will Power's foot injury. But wait! Hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio 1 already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Mrs. Old Bag said in her testimony? On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station. Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to Studio 1. Nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. But why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know. I get it. I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strange. So it was a different person inside the suit. Pops! Huh? Me? What? Actually, there was one piece of data I saved. Data? Yeah, a photo on my digital camera. What? Show us quick. No way, man. Not if you're gonna look at me like that. Now? Here, this is it. Well, looking at this, it's still a little hard to say. I'm afraid that it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright? I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. I'm sorry, this doesn't look like it's the proof we need. I'll give it back. Wait, Phoenix! Mia, what? Look at that photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. That photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial. What? Your Honor, may I see that photo once more, please? Certainly. I don't see why not. Phoenix, show him. There's a glaring, decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in that photo. The two! Your Honor, look at this! I see a gate. Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate? The number? Ah, yes. Well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, correct? I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at. But... that's impossible! What's this all about? Please explain so that I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found here, in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on the gate in that photo. Your Honor, here is the true scene of the crime. Show the judge where the murder took place. Ah, Studio 2! Studio 2! Here, at Studio 2. I see. That would explain the 2 on the gate in that photo. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. The trailer is there. As you may recall, there was a trailer in Studio 2. Now, on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Miss D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. Oh my goodness! The path to the trailer was blocked. So we have heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime, Studio 2. Whoa! Order, order! The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard, Miss Oldbag, saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a steel samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2. This is madness. Jack Hammer is the victim. The victim! Why would he steal a steel samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the detail of his own murder? Well, no. Of course not. Or do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim Jack Hammer stole. I'm gonna look through the evidence again. You do? You do, Mr. Wright? Now that they're so surprised, suddenly I'm much less confident. I think I'm right, though. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume. The sleeping pills! Maybe? This is it. An empty medicine bottle? I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills. Sleeping pills. The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent that entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes. But there's no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea. Fingerprint the bottle! An idea? Very well, let's hear it. I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle. I suppose you're right. Very well, the court will take possession of the bottle. Empty bottle given to the judge. Ooh. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Cody Hacken's testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The steel samurai seen by Mrs. Old Bag may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2. And those in the trailer did have time to commit murder. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai's costume? Also, who killed him, and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow. That's a lot of homework. Mr. Edgeworth? You will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers. As you say, Your Honor. His trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Oh, yay! My brain! It's working! You know, himbos can do magical things to a woman's brain. Oh my god. My brain is pulsing. Woo! That was a close one. We were saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during the trial. Me too. Really? You both seem so confident. Huh, maybe I should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. Doing great, Shiki. Thank you! I've never seen Shiki use so many neurons at the same time. Dead? Oh, of course we're kidding. Are you sure? I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation. But I promise you, we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Right, thanks. Ah! Oh my god. We got this. Yes, I would like to save. My brain is pulsing. It is so veiny and pulsy. One second. I'm gonna check my Slack real quick. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Make sure that the meeting time is still the same as it usually is. Throbbing mind. Throbbing mind. Okay. Looks like everything is still on course for today. Delay. Alright, here we go. That was a close one, huh, Mia? Really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it. Maya? So, what happened? Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea of who did it. Now all I need is a motive. And proof. Wow! Good going, Nick. Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have. Initial trial? What's that? That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system, they decided to speed the whole process up. So under that system, trials have to end in 3 days? Yeah, pretty much. Well, we've no time to waste. Alright, let's move to the detention center. Hello. Let's talk a bit more. Time to lurk on my way home. Stay safe on your way home, John! I think I'm gonna drink some water. Mr. Wright, you did very well again today. Thank you. I'm gonna have to go now. Have fun, Shiki. Also, will be gone for a few days, so I won't join for a few streams. Gonna visit an old friend of mine. I hope your visit goes well, Pushel. Thank you so much for coming. I hope you have a good next few days. Have fun with your friend. Bye-bye. You guys stay safe and have fun. Thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears? Well, Nick, you must have really wowed him in there. And could you wipe that grin off your face? Hey, WP, only 1 day left. Let's make it count. Yes. So there's not really anything I can do to help. I'm not really sure what I can do either. Please, this is no laughing matter. Alright, let's ask you... Let's talk. Let's try to find a motive. Could you tell me more about Miss Vasquez? Oh, the producer? She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius. A genius? She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different these days. Why is that? Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and what? Nothing. Forget it. I've only heard rumors anyhow. That seems suspicious. Can you tell me anything about Mr. Manila? Oh, he used to be a minor straight-to-video director. But something in his work caught Vasquez's eye. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows the name Sal Manila. I hear he's pretty much at her beck and call, though. Whenever she says jump, he asks how high and all that. I can imagine him being at her beck and call, though I can't imagine him jumping. And then Mr. Hammer. I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth. Oh, yes, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in this business. But he just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global. How could he do that? I was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer. He just gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, that was right when Miss Vasquez came to Global. 5 years ago? Ooh! Okay, let's go to the studio. Oh, you again. Hold on, I need to get readjusted in my chair. Hello, Miss Old Bag. We can probably talk to her about it too now. Maybe get some of those rumors. The old windbag sure is quiet today. You know, this place is really peaceful like this. Nick? I think your guard's down. Yeah? I bet we could even eat those donuts in the guard station if we wanted. You eat, you die? So true. I almost got some donuts today when I was at the grocery store, but I was like, no. Oh, she's alive. Alright. I was wondering about Dee Vasquez, the producer. Oh, the studio bigwigs love her. So she always gets her way. She seems bitter. Do you not like the producer? Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry. Okay, what about Mr. Manila? Can I ask you about Sal Manila, the director? Sal, he's soft, a pushover, does whatever Vasquez tells him to. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it. Huh? Why would anyone like being treated like dirt? That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick? No. No, it doesn't, Maya. About Mr. Hammer. I heard about what you said today. Cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Hammer. You drag his star down from the sky and stomp on it. Calling him a criminal, a thief. I won't forget this. I'm a VTuber, and you will regret this. He's really pissed this time. You listen to me, whippersnapper. My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Powers' costume so he could sneak by me? He would never stoop so low. It's impossible. Okay, I guess I'll move. Maybe we can talk to that girl again. What's her name again? Penny? I guess they're not filming today either. I didn't want to see them filming. Just one time. Trial will be over and done by tomorrow. You can come see them film later. Yes. This is where you found that bottle of sleeping pills, right? Uh-huh. I wonder if there are any other clues lying around. Whoa. No. No touching. Oh, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you. Didn't mean? I almost had a heart attack. guess I can be a little dramatic at times. I suppose it's the actor in me. Dramatique, indeed. Ugh. Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on that table. Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills? Yeah, pal. Traces thereof. Ooh. The plate. So you're looking for traces of the sleeping pills. How? For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct. But I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here. Our science guy gave me some testing solution. This reacts to these sleeping pills, see? If there's traces, it'll change color. Wow! Neat. Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for? Now, everything in due time, pal. Well, the testing solution on the plate changed color, alright. Ooh. So the food on this plate had been laced with sleeping pills. Looks like it. Alright. Prosecutor... I guess we should go in order. How goes your investigation? To tell the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers. And some people think we should switch suspects. What do you think, Detective Gumshoe? Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy that case against Mr. Powers anymore. I feel kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though. How is Edgeworth doing anyway? Mr. Edgeworth is out of control. He was in the waiting room and he crushed this paper cup with hot coffee in it. Whoa. Talk about burns, pal. Wow, the fury of Edgeworth. Yeah, crushing paper cups. Cups? Bottles? Say, whatever happened with that empty bottle? Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills? Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim Jack Hammer's prints on the bottle. So that means... Yep, it sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim. Oh, I was right. Alright, nice. Let's move to the dressing room. Oh, shit! Hi, hello! What are you doing here? Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. You're a little suspicious. Just a little bit. I guess WP won't be using it anymore, so... What? Why? The WP's innocent! Yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done. But... this week is the last episode of The Steel Samurai. What? No! Mr. Hammer. I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer. Yes? On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2. Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1. He stole the Steel Samurai costume, too. What? It's over. Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh. I guess the rumor must be true that... What rumor? Oh, she's so spicy. Let me drink some water. I see. The rumor? Yeah. Miss Vasquez, that producer, had some kind of hold on Hammer. He had some dirt on him. He'd do anything she said, apparently. Some dirt? What dirt? Dirt, you know, bad stuff. I know what dirt means. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using the new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was, too. Film set? Was that trailer part of the film set, then? The last episode... What do you mean, the last... The last Steel Samurai? I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant. No. No. Also, I hear that Global Studios is going to change its programming. They're not going to make kids shows anymore. What? Why? I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided. Ooh. Okay. Why aren't they going to make kids shows anymore? The studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all this ever happened. They want it quiet, you understand? How could they just do that? What about all the kids who love Steel Samurai? It's okay. I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow. No, that can't be true. If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something. Yeah. I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Here, take a look at this. Shit. Oh, the path to glory? That's true. This is like his whole thing. Why can't I present it? Come on. Why isn't it working? I can't present it? My buttons aren't working? Uh-oh. None of my things are working. Hold on. It's not working! Oh, there we go. Okay. I had to yeah, I had to take out the Joy-Cons and put them back in. There we go. And this is? A fan collected all these photographs. The kids love the Steel Samurai. The show shouldn't be cancelled just so some adults can save face. I would think you would understand that better than anyone. Damn. You're right. Okay. But what can I do? Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago. Okay. Oh! Could you tell us what happened 5 years ago? Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently 5 years ago someone died and it was Hammer's fault. Someone died? It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hush it up. And that's the dirt she had on Mr. Hammer? And that's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Miss Vasquez asked him to do. But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public? Well, you know Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out. See? You know who knows more about this? Miss Old Bag. She was here at the studio back then, you know. Thanks, we'll try asking her. If she'll talk. Alright, let's go back. No, I don't want to do that. I want to move. Flashback. What, you're still slinking around? If you like the place so much, why don't you take over for me? The old windbag doesn't look so good. Everybody's doing their darndest to forget Hammer. Who do they think made Global Studios what it is today? Hammer. It's all due to Hammer. You're starting to froth at the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should keep a safe distance? Ooh, alright. Let's talk about 5 years ago. I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago. Who told? Huh? Nichols? Nichols? Nichols, Nick. Penny Nichols? That assistant we talked to. Oh, right. Anyway, we heard about the accident. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. He killed a man, didn't he? Whippersnappers! Dredging up dirt on someone's past like that, and the recently departed no less. I suppose you think this is funny. No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers. And you claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume. You expect me to believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof? Proof that Hammer stole Powers' costume? I have proof. The steak plate. With the traces of the sleeping pills. Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct? Oh, yes. So, this is the plate that he used to eat that steak. There are traces of sleeping pill powders on that plate. Ugh. I bet Powers put it in there himself. No. Even a lightweight like him must have trouble sleeping sometimes. Except I have proof that Mr. Hammer put the pills in. Yes. This bottle contains sleeping pills. Mr. Hammer's fingerprints were found on that bottle. I see. Poor, poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul. This old bag? Okay, you win. I'll talk. I'm tired, see? Tired of holding it all in. Miss Old Bag. You're right. 5 years ago, there was an accident. A fatal accident. What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She has ties to the mafia. She silenced that paparazzi. That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio. See? But you have to understand, poor old Hammer never meant any harm to anyone. Miss Old Bag. Hold on a minute. Poor Miss Old Bag. Here, take this. A photograph? Wait a second. This is the picture. Is this the trailer in Studio 2? Hammer was supposed to fight with the bad guy on the top of those stairs there. He pushed the other actor and the man fell onto the flower box fence. But how did you get this? It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it. I understand. 5-year-old photo added to the court record. Oh my god. Okay. How about we go to Studio 2? Ugh. Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the Steel Samurai costume. Then he left from here to go to Studio 2? Right. But why? I wonder if someone called him, like the director or the producer? All these birds are back. Oh shit, she's here. Hey, Nick. It's Miss Vasquez. Hello? Hello? Ha! Look. Oh. Hiya, you should at least try to be polite. I'm watching the clouds. That's all she had to say, apparently. Can I show her the photo? She's not even looking. Where? What? Where did you get that? Well... Old bag? Old? She means the security lady, Miss Old Bag, Nick. Right. Anyway. Miss Vasquez, you hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer. The wind. Huh? It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more inside the trailer. Nick, you went inside the trailer. Okay. You came. Well then, what was that you were talking about? Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? Miss Vasquez, you were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing kid shows for petty change. So I'm a blackmailer now? Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure, it was an accident, but you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star. Oh, I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of its own accord. But you were the cause! You pressured him! And to think it was just an accident. Excuse me? What is this all about? You keep saying accident. Accident. How are you so sure? What do you mean? Must I spell everything out for you? Think, what would it be if it wasn't an accident? No. No way! You mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose? That is what I mean. Where's your proof? Can you prove it? Just think. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? And I ran him hard, believe you me. But the security lady said it was an accident. Oh, well, she was a big fan of hammers, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo into the studio. She wrenched it out of his hand, she did. Gave him a few bruises, too. But that's why she had the photo. She's an old fool. Of course, all the reporter would need is the negatives. He could have made a copy. But he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me now. What? This is valuable evidence. Boys? Who are they? Professionals. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased? What? The trial ends tomorrow. How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it. Tell me why. Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt, no? Why should D. Vasquez care about it at all? I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about that where you're going. So long, friends. Boys, erase away. Oh shit. Hold it right now, let's go, Gumshoe! I heard everything, pal. D. Vasquez, you're coming down to the precinct with me now. Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then. In court. I'll be looking forward to it. Ooh, Gumshoe to the rescue! I love a good guy. Oh, I had some more water. Hey, you okay, pal? Sorry I was a little late. I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing. Detective Gumshoe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I was really scared. Huh? Don't mention it, pal. I was just doing my job. Detective Gumshoe? Sorry, it's just... I wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. He's so cute. Okay, I've got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon. Whew. Well, Nick? It looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this. And who's at the bottom? D. Vasquez. Alright. Yes. Yes. Alright. Here we go. Let me adjust my hair. Readjust my headset. Alright, here we go. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Today will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement. In yesterday's session, the defense it claims that the scene of the crime was in fact Studio 2. Today, I will call on people present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear. Very well. Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today. Lol. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls Miss D. Vasquez to the stand. Miss D. Vasquez is a producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. Will the witness state her name and occupation? D. Vasquez. I'm a producer for Global Studios. On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2. As everyone here knows, yes? I dislike needless banter. If you must pontificate, do it when I'm not here. Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder. Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay. Right. She's guilty. I'll catch her down with her... Oh my god, with her pants down. The day of the murder. I entered the trailer, a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp and ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. We found Hammer's body later when we all went to Studio 1. That's all. Alright. I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you? The van. Huh? There's a van at Studio 2. I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk, what with that monkey's head toppling over. And added to the court record. I see. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do it. Okay. I entered the trailer a little before noon. I think I'll present the steak. Oh, I was pleased with that. As I thought. You claim you ate a T-bone steak. But I say you did not. What's this now, Mr. Wright? Look at this. It's a plate. This plate was on the table in the employee area. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind. Mr. Wright, need I remind you it was a T-bone steak? Exactly my point. Remember, if you will. Miss Vasquez and Mr. Manila ate at a table outside the trailer. Yet there was no bone left on the plates. The plates were bare. Miss Vasquez, tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? I think I know now. You didn't eat the steak. You didn't eat any steak during that break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere, like that incinerator. I see. She ate the bone. Then what was Miss Vasquez doing during her break? Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? Meeting the Steel Samurai. She was meeting with the Steel Samurai. Oh man, I'd kill for a steak right now, actually. I'd kill for a steak. Order? Are you saying? Yes, Your Honor. As Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the Steel Samurai. And then you did it. You killed him with your own hands. Mr. Wright! Isn't that a little presumptuous? What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it. Yes. Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I. Any day, Vasquez. Good luck, Nick. Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh yes, the samurai spear. Yes. I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How could I possibly use that heavy spear as... She couldn't. I think you would have a great deal of difficulty using that as a weapon. Pretty much anyone would. Huh. You see? Yes. However, that has no bearing on this case. Meaning, the samurai spear was not the murder weapon. What? What is the meaning of this? A spear was found lying next to the victim's body. I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as the murder weapon. Ha 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 ha. I present my proof, the so-called murder weapon. But that is the murder weapon. Not so fast. Remember that the spear broke during that morning action scene run-through? But someone fixed the spear. It was the security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who's wearing a thick costume with this through the chest? Ooh! Order, order. Right, Hermit? Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you're... Silence. I'm the one testifying here, and I will be heard. Please. Are you quite sane? Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell, what was? How was Hammer killed? Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon was used to kill Mr. Hammer? Would I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was? I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Let's see this murder weapon, then. I'm gonna look through everything. I know it's nothing. The fence again? Has to be the fence. Look at this photo. What is this? Why, that's Jack Hammer standing at the top of the stairs. Order, order. If I cannot have order, this trial will be suspended. Mr. Wright? What is this all about? This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident in Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studios. What does this have to do with the current case? Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it? See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest? Wow, wow, wow. What? Are you saying? Yes. What happened 5 years ago has happened again. Mr. Wright, continue. It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Miss D. Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had himself done 5 years ago. Though whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say. In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, died in the same way that he caused another man to die? 5 years ago. Precisely. Ironic, isn't it? Oh, very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my script writing staff. You deny that what I say is true? Mr. Wright, let's say for the sake of argument that Hammer died at the trailer as you say. Yet, the body was found at Studio 1, was it not? And in the evil magistrate's costume, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1? And returned to the trailer... The van! The van! The van! The van! The van! And she had salmonella helper! How could I have disposed of that body? The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death? Then carried to Studio 1 and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time. Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with that body? She had another way. What if she had another way to carry the body other than with her own hands? For instance? Actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry that body. Interesting. Mr. Wright? Please show us how she carried the body. The van! Oh my god. Miss Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio 1. And you used the studio van to do it. Eesh! Recall your testimony. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. There was a van there, right? I had Sal drive me. I love how many light bulb moments you've been having in this game. It's so fun! You used the van to carry the body to Studio 1. Then, before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate costume. Hold on, right. Don't forget, it was Sal Manila that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manila was a conspirator? Of course he was! Of course Sal Manila has to have been a conspirator. The body had to be placed in the van and put into the costume. There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done that alone. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burned it in that small incinerator. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue? No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose, you win. It was fun. I win? Silence. So, what happens next? Don't, me? Don't you have anything to say? What would you like me to say? Huh? I lost? Something like that? I just said that. Wait, so you mean... Hey, Vasquez, so it was you? You killed Jack Hammer. Who can say? What? Are you sure I did? Mr. Wright, we just engaged in a battle of wit. And the result of that battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer. Right. But that is only a possibility. Hold on, I'm adjusting my headset. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright. What? Order? Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? Of course, it's as the witness says. Certainly, it does seem very likely she did it. But, there's no proof. Edgeworth isn't sure. Well, I came here as a witness today. If you've no more questions, I'll be leaving. What do I do now? Testify again! I have to strike her. I have to strike her while she's hot. That sounded a little weird. Testify again. No one to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before, the truth, Mr. Wright. I've already said all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again? You'd ask the same questions, get the same answers. A waste of time. Damn! Come so far only to fail? I'm gonna sip some water. Okay. I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Miss Vasquez. No, sir. Yes, Mr. Edgeworth? I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. I didn't. What? Your Honor, I request that the witness testify again. You're the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness. I just want to hear your testimony again. Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes. Mr. Edgeworth, I too see little point in making Miss Vasquez repeat herself. What exactly did you want her to testify about? Well, yes, indeed. Verily, I say. Ergo. I want to hear about what happened after they found the body. After they found the body? Very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter. Nick! Why did Edgeworth... Who knows? He probably realized she did it too. But... Wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict? After all that? Edgeworth. Aww. I like him. I was with Sal and Old Bag, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police, and Powers showed up. The security lady, Old Bag, was quite agitated, pointed at Powers, saying he did it. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction note. Then I went home. Okay, we got this. She may be acting tough now, but if you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. Find the key you need and twist the truth out of her, Nick. Right. Ace Attorney is going on. I want to press her about the script and direction notes thing she said. I remember us going to find the script. Okay. Police and Power showed up. Pretty lady, Old Bag was quite agitated. Trailer. Yeah, we're gonna press. The script and your direction notes. Yes, they're quite valuable. It wouldn't do to have them stolen. No, I guess not. Press harder. Wait a second. I thought you came to Studio One for a rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes? That's a good question. Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything. Why? There was a murder after all. Who could think of rehearsing after that? Well, yeah, I guess. Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please continue. Yeah. Your Honor? I have an objection to the witness's last statement. Huh? Think. Miss Vasquez said she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see what that means? She would have had to know about the murder before going to Studio One. Whoa, Edgeworth! Order, order! Mr. Edgeworth. What you have just said is a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. Or are you thinking of a career change to defense? I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Miss Vasquez, do you have an explanation? I can't believe Edgeworth is helping me. So the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense? What kind of court is this? No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal. Very well, the witness will change her testimony to reflect this reason. I knew the hammer was injured and couldn't do any... What? It had to be here. It had to be... You knew that Hammer was injured? Don't you think that's a little funny? I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers. What? Mr. Wright, explain yourself. Yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in this photo. But that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Pretending? One person was injured in the run-through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured? I already said it was Sal who told me. That's right. You must have gotten it wrong. I think not. Mr. Manila was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Miss Vasquez, you saw Hammer limping. Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Manila. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes. Yes, but wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured? Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Jeez! Ugh. And when was he doing this? Well, it would have to have been after he put on the Steel Samurai costume and went to Studio 2 where he was murdered. Oh my god, is that the coffin jockey in my chat? What's up? How are you doing, man? Exactly. Miss Vasquez, you met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in the Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning. Order, order, I will have order. Witness? Can you refute this claim? Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Vasquez. Hey, doing good. Get him, Shiki Miyoshino, attorney at law. Thanks. Thank you, Mr. Jockey. I really appreciate it. Very well. I have a question for you. Why are the real killers always so persistent? Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Yes, he'd fallen on hard times, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing. Yes, you would need a motive. Why would she have killed the victim? If there is a reason, it is unclear to this court. I do defend the himbos. Does the defense have anything to say on the matter? In other words, can you prove she had a motive? Of course I can prove it. I have proof, and I'll show it to you. I present to the court evidence as to Miss Vasquez's blah 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 blah. It is the photo. It is the photo. Sure, I killed him, but why would I want to? Prove it or lose your lawyer card. This is my proof. This is the photo from before. This photo reveals the motive in this murder. I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez? 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. With D. Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case is currently up for trial. It began on that day, 5 years ago. Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom. Ha! His guilt weighed him down, no doubt. However, you, D. Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change. Bringing us to the present day and Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate. Yes, undoubtedly it was a constant source of shame for the ex-star. One moment, Mr. Wright. We are talking about motives here, yet you have only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed D. Vasquez and not the other way around. What motive would Miss Vasquez have? Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have had no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me. And I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine. Mr. Wright, please explain Miss Vasquez's motive for murder. Had no motive? She had no motive, Your Honor. What's that now? It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. All Miss Vasquez did was push him off the stairs in self-defense. That would make sense. What's that now? It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez. What? I love that Edgeworth has been silent this whole time. Never mind. The moment earlier was so funny when he was like, I have something to say. And they're like, what? Never mind. And then it went along and then he came back and he was like, hold on. What? Your Honor? Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the steel... Oh my god, yeah. I was trying to set him up. Wanted to get rid of her. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool the security lady into thinking he was Powers. Then Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill D. Vasquez, who had cruelly taken advantage of him all those years. Oh, shit. So, you did do it, didn't you? Yes. I'm guilty. It was me. Someone called an ambulance, blah. There's blood everywhere. We're too late. Ah, Miss Vasquez. What? What happened here? Manuel fell from the trailer stairs. Manuel! Miss Vasquez, please try to stay, remain calm. No, how could this... It was an accident. No, Mr. Hammer was doing an accident. No, Manuel! Don't touch him, Miss Vasquez! No! Please don't die, please! Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose. Again. Ooh! This cadence is killing me. Mr. Edgeworth? Where's Steve Vasquez? In the waiting lobby, Your Honor. As calm and collected as ever. I see. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? It appears you have brought about yet another miracle. Thank you, Your Honor. I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should be found so is only natural, not a miracle. Yes, you're right. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, not guilty. Slay! Slay! We saved the himbo! That is all. This court is adjourned. Yay! We did it! Whew! I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. I'm just glad you're okay. Yes, but it's sad. I know now that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Miss Vasquez. But to think that he tried to frame me for the murder, it makes me sad. Tell me why, Mr. Wright. Huh? Tell me. Why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me? Show evidence! Well, this is what I think. Mr. Hammer wanted to put the blame on you because... This? It's because you were the Steel Samurai. Because I was the Steel Samurai? Mr. Hammer was a big star once, but he was reduced to acting in a kid's show and is the villain to boot. The kids love the Steel Samurai. The professor of Himbology, Shiki Miyoshino, delivers justice yet again. my Twitter name to that. The professor of hembology. And so, he hated you. I think I understand. He could have just told me. I would have changed places with him Aww. I think you're missing the point. Thank you. I'm just glad it's all over. So am I. Congratulations, WP. Oh? Oh! Thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more. I can't wait to get back into that sweaty costume and what? And what? Please give us details. Can you give us details about how you're gonna get all sweaty and put on the costume? Please do give us details. Can you give us a demonstration of you getting into the sweaty costume? Can you give us a presentation, a demonstration? Can you show me it, please? I want to see. Is something wrong? No, of course not. Nick Edgeworth. Oh my god, why does he look like that, facing forward? Say something, Mr. Wright. I'm not good at small talk. Huh? What? That was too bad, Edgeworth! You don't waste any time gloating, do you? No, I really want to thank you. Vasquez would have gotten away if you hadn't stepped in. Ah, pleased to meet you. I'm Powers. Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work. Oh, are you really? Wait! Liar! Right! I must say, I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years. Meet again? However, in retrospect, it would have been better had we not met. Thanks to you, I'm saddled with unnecessary... He's in love with me. Unnecessary feelings? Yes, unease and uncertainty. Aren't those kind of necessary? They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix Wright. Don't ever show your face in front of me again. That's what I came here to tell you. Oh my god, he's in love with me! Mr. Wright? Was that guy your friend? What? Friends? As if... They're rivals. Rivals. Right, Nick? For now, we're... I guess. Huh? Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something? Come on, Nick. Tell me, what's the deal with you and Edgeworth? Ooh. And so the curtain closed on another trial. Enemies to lovers initiated. I caused quite a stir by revealing that accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making kids shows again. Pink Princess! Nick! This is it! The new show starts today! You're gonna watch it with me, right? I'll admit I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it. You have to buy trading cards too, okay? We have to trade with Cody and that assistant. Fine, I'll do it. Isn't it great the WP gets to play the lead again? I wonder if they'll show his real face this time. I don't know. I don't think the world is ready for the real Will Powers. Oh my god. The end! We finished it! We saved the himbo! Yay! Episode 4, Turnabout Goodbye. Ooh. Dude. Alright. We did it! We did it! We saved the himbo! We saved the himbo! The drama in the thumbnail? I know, that's crazy shit. Yeah, we're at that case already. How many cases are in the first game? Hold on. The best case is coming up. Ooh, that's exciting. That's exciting. How many? Let's see. 5? There's 5? So we're on part 4. We're on episode 4, so there's 5. That's interesting. Okay. Interesting. Wow, there's 5 cases in every game? Oh. The next case is the original final case. The 5th case was added to the DS remix. I see. Okay. Oh, this will be fun then. I'm so excited. I'm really excited. Oh, they even included 5. I wonder how they adapted the DS mechanics. Hold on. I'm gonna turn on a little bit of music so we can chat for a little tiny bit. Where is it? Where is it? Where's my little Inugami? There we go. There we go. Now I can chat. With any luck, there will be more himbos to defend. I fucking hope so. Yeah, so finale is case next. That's very exciting. Ooh! Oh my god, we're almost done with the first game, guys. That's so exciting. Oh my god. We just started the game too. Like this month. We're nearing the end. That's so exciting. Then we can play the second one. I'm so glad that I bought the trilogy. How are you, beautiful and genius wife? I am just fine, my gorgeous, smart, sweet, insanely talented and skilled wife, Martha. You defend BSL in court? Absolutely. Absolutely. I defend BSL no matter what it was. No matter. Can't wait for you to burn through the entire series. I'm really enjoying myself. So far, I've been having a lot of fun. I really like stuff like this. So it's been very, very fun. It gives me Danganronpa flashbacks to when I play Danganronpa with my friends. I'm not worth defending? BSL, shush. I give you a kiss. Shush. You are worth everything in the world. My sweet little man. Nah. Shiki's even taking wives from the audience now. She will not cease until all wives are hers. That's true. That's true. Oh my god. Yeah! The characters are so fun in this game. Phoenix Wright. Dingle Rumpus 2.0. Oh my goodness. Oh man. I wish I could play Danganronpa games on stream. But that is okay. We are going to get through it by playing all the Phoenix Wright games. And also Professor Layton. Actually, we shouldn't be surprised. You may have streamer brain, but you did do criminology in college. I did take a little bit of criminal investigation / criminal justice before I dropped out. Before I dropped out. I also just watch a lot of true crime and listen to a lot of true crime podcasts. There is a lot of Ace Attorney content to play. It's so exciting! I shot out my voice trying to voice act the entirety of the first part of Danganronpa 3? I'm not surprised. I watched like a ton of like... After I finished playing V3 with friends, I watched like a lot of like content creators play it, and I had like another set of like voice actor friends that like they stream themselves playing while voice acting the whole game. It was very, very fun to watch. Very, very fun to watch. Would you play the Apollo Justice trilogy? Yes, of course! Of course! That's my plan. I want to play the Phoenix Wright trilogy and then the Apollo Justice trilogy. Yeah. We gotta get through the series for the Clussy. The Clussy. Don't worry, we're gonna get to the Clussy, alright. Yeah, Danganronpa is a popular series to VA. It is, it is. I gotta say, I really am enjoying this a lot. I wasn't expecting to like Ace Attorney, but it surprisingly was suspenseful and very engaging. It's very fun! Very fun and interesting. I'm having a lot of fun. I'm having many much fun. This is probably my favorite game that I'm playing currently. Very much. Oh my god, I'm so excited. There's lots of new stuff to play too when I get home. Like My Friendly Neighborhood. The full game finally came out, so I can finally play it. And also, FNAF Security Breach has a DLC coming out as well, which is really exciting. It's gonna be an exciting time. Pretty much exciting. The dreaded Clussy. The Clussy is like that one cake. What do you mean that one cake? You have to get through all 6 games to unlock the Clown Clam. Ace Attorney is like if Columbo was a Monty Python sketch. I'm still not very well versed in Monty Python. Not yet, anyway. You'll understand when you finally play the Clussy case. Fear it. Run from it. The Clussy comes all the same. The Clussy comes? Oh my goodness. The closer he comes. Only if you're good at it. Cyberpunk music. I almost forgot that that was cyberpunk music. That's so funny. Oh my god. Man. I'm so excited to continue. I already made my schedule for next week. You guys want to see it? You guys want to see next week's schedule? I'm gonna post it on Saturday. Either Saturday or Sunday. I can show you what it looks like. Hold on. Cancel. Launch Slack. I'll show it to you. I can just bring it over. Hold on. I don't need to open Slack. Here we go. Here is my schedule. This is what it looks like. This is what I'm doing next week. Hee. Yeah. We got a fun collab. We got some fun collabs. We got some fun stuff going on next week. Yeah. Yeah, we got Pico Park collab. We got Ace Attorney. We got The Walking Dead. We got SCP Research. We got a karaoke stream. We got Deceit. And we got Members Only Tarot. It's a fun-packed week. Very fun-packed. Very busy week. Very nice. Very, very fun-packed. We got a fun time. And the week after that is going to be really fun. Oh, I had a hiccup. It's going to be a really fun time as well. Yeah, it's going to be a fun time. I'm so excited. Yeah, it'll be a fun week. And tomorrow I'm trying Amanda the Adventurer. And then on Saturday, I'm returning to Dark Deception. Yeah. What songs are you having the most fun with? I think I came up with a bit of a playlist thanks to you guys helping, as well as I like put some of my own stuff together. I got quite the playlist, so I need to like figure out which ones for sure that I want to sing. But yeah, I got quite a list, so I'm very excited. A lot of them are like older, like moe anime songs. So yeah, a lot of people actually put in songs that are not kawaii at all. So it was very interesting. But it did give me some ideas. So yeah. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm hoping my throat survives until then. But I'm looking forward to it. I haven't done karaoke since my anniversary. So it'll be a good time. It'll be a good time. Yeah. Alright, let me find someone for us to raid. Because I have a meeting in like 30 minutes. I have a meeting in like 30 minutes. So let's find someone to raid. Ami a mommy is streaming Pikmin. Ami a mommy. I love Ami. I love Ami. Playing the Pikmin 4 demo. Oh, alright guys. Well, thank you so much for coming out. As a reminder, any donations that were sent today, I will have to read in the next stream, which I believe is tomorrow with Amanda the Adventurer. Yeah. Alright guys, well, I will see you all tomorrow night then for some Amanda the Adventurer. I'm very excited to play it. Very, very excited. And I will see you all then. I'm also going to go see the Barbie movie tomorrow. I'm really, really excited about it. Alright, I will see you all later then. Thank you so much for joining me for this trial. I'm so glad we saved our himbo. Alright, bye-bye for now. Oh yeah, Shiki! Bye-bye!